But I ain't gonna put no this. Come on now. I can't do that. Because you gangster. But you rate the energy gap because they hear, right? See, if I say David and Goliath, right? Well, if I'm going against the corporation, I got to take these guys down a notch or two. Because we know God is real, right? We know Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Lord, what you need from me real quick? What you need? Oh, you need me to talk to them real quick? I got you. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. Archangel Uriel. You good? You got it, right? You got it? Around everybody. So here we are. See, thank you. Take a moment to breathe real quick. Thank the angels. Thank the Lord. Thank the ancestors. Because tribe, that's it. No more. Real-time communication, right? So you hijack the spiritual realm. You don't hijack it because you just took back what's rightfully yours. Well, y'all did. We all did. Because if I win, we all win, right? It's just depending on what you have done. What side of the bridge you on? Because it takes a bigger man to apologize and say, hey, I'm sorry if you thought I said anything or if there was anything, because nobody ever knows anything. That's why communication is key. And being a bigger man and apologizing if you did anything. But if you didn't, why would you apologize? Hey, that's what's up. No, I just never knew how to get a message. I'm like, what the fuck? But energy. I don't watch the news. I don't watch YouTube. I kind of created my own stuff. And that's where I was at in the beginning. Creating my own stuff because why do I want to? Well, again, I'm slow. See, Oshun hurt. Like, she's fucking hilarious. Like, our tribe is gangster. They fucked around and found out. They really fucked around and pissed me the fuck off. Like, the Lord gives me everything. He gives y'all everything. Like, things are happening at a rep. Look at real-time information, right? So here's real-time information. I don't know when this is going to go out, but I tell you what. Probably by tomorrow, there'll be news out. You'll be seeing it. You'll be hearing about it. Well, you already communicated it because you've been reading it. You're reading their fucked up shit. Yeah, we some high motherfucking priestess and priests. See, this is the thing. I've been hidden in plain sight. See, I realize some things. How jealous people really are. Because they don't really know who they are. Because watch this one. When they're reporting, one of the tribe members over here, our tribe, they just try to survive, and they get reported because they're actually in the lie, because they want the message because they can't get it themselves, and then they want to correct somebody. Stop doing that. Don't let them say something. Don't worry about shit. You ain't got to respond to no motherfuckers. Don't apologize for shit because they cock riders. They pussy ass bitches. Sorry to say that. Excuse my motherfucking French. Sorry, but not motherfucking sorry. Because, well, God's pissed, right? Archangel Mike, listen. 222-888. What? 2626. Listen, Chiron. I look and I get amazed when I see people leave comments and they say, oh, that's not. They have no idea how big this is. This is universal law. See, no more spirit. Universal. Hello. So yeah, it was funny because that you brought that story up. That happened a long time. I was like, shit, scared of the dark. But then I had to sit. They had to show me themselves because I can't be here doing the Lord's work. I do the Lord's work, but pretty much I always have. I just never gave to church. I went to church. I was like, but you know what I did? Omega. Because I was gangster. Like, listen, the Lord knows me. Listen. So, yeah, Grandma would give me some money to put in the basket. So you put in the basket, right? But see, I'm putting in and I'm taking out as what? Whoa, come on now. The Lord knows I need some money. He knows my pockets got to get filled too. So I'm like, do, but I ain't taking a lot, you know what I mean? It's like, that 5, 10, come on now, that little, they don't, see, I've had to battle my whole life, especially being little as fuck. Man, are you for real? Kids are cruel. They like to steal, rob, like, no bullshit. They would come and take my candy and shit. I'd be like, what the fuck, man? Shut the fuck up. I'm like, what? I'm gonna call my gun. What they didn't know is I go get more candy. Watch this. They didn't know I had cousins around. But the whole fucked up thing is their cousins on the other side, like, come on, everybody knows everybody, no matter where you at. But yeah, Mom gave me a 20 stand. Well, watch this. I need quarters to play the video game, hamburger money, so what the fuck? So I'm buying candies, 1 cent, I'm changing all that, I'm selling on the playground, and I got me like all these quarters, because back then you get quarters. What the fuck? Mom's on staff, so she gave me like a 50 book. I'm like, what? Like, 7. Shit, I've been on my own my whole life. Pretty much mom's work, dad ate dad. Those are other stories. Watch this. This is about celebration. This is about the walk of life. This is about crossing the finish line before they even knew about it. Because these motherfuckers would come and take my candy and shit. I walk there, Granville, Wealthy. I grew up in GR. What you got? Bomb place.
26.
What's this? They don't play.
26 is very.
Puerto Rican, Cuban. It's like this. They be walking around, but I never wanted to be up in New York and shit, man. I'd be watching those movies and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, I thought I had it bad. Those motherfuckers got it bad. They had it bad back in the day. They gangster like Detroit, man. Detroit was killers back in the day. It was shit. I remember being up in Chicago and seeing how they did the chickens and shit, put it upside down and slit the throat. I'm like, what the fuck is that shit? These motherfuckers, watch this. You know how they harvest this motherfucking energy? But these motherfuckers kill my goat. I'm like, man, I had a pet goat. Yeah, I had a pet goat. I didn't realize the spell worked there, don't, because I had like the hermit crab, right? The little thing that they would change. You just get them a bigger shell. They can go. You didn't really need too much water and shit like that. They gave me a hamster one time and then that motherfucker died. But that's the spell worked there. So I didn't know. I was like, he just like, they're stiff. And I'm like, what's up? What's wrong with it? I'm like, because they're going to be throwing shit, man. I'm like, man, okay. I said, it's all right. You can put the cottage cheese there. I ain't gonna fucking eat that shit. Are you fucking for real? I'm stubborn. Like, I fell asleep. I had it on my fucking, I fell asleep, boom, hit my head on the cottage cheese shit. Rose, let him up, Rose. And Uncle Luke be like, let him up. I'm like, yeah, let me up, Rose. Dude, chick match. You gotta love your aunt, though, because if it wasn't for her, you wouldn't be here, right?
Very significant that year.
Because she killed Grandma, right? Grandma did make her fucking fall when my mom's did. Oh, my mom. See, my mom, my dad told me, she was like, yeah, Rose, she's evil. She made fun of the handicapped kids and shit like that. No pun intended. That's why my cousin had like one of those helmets and shit like that. They'd be like bobblehead. That's my mix. Like, look at it. Even though my dad wasn't around, I didn't even think like that. But watch this one. We was close-knit, man. We so tired. But I'm like, why y'all look white? I'm like tan. I'm like, you sure we family? Because you white and I'm tan. I'm like, why am I tan? Oh, yeah, because I'm a mutt. Because Grandma, they look white, red hair and shit like that. Grandma Donna. Judy. Charlie. Bitch ass. Cargo and Veronica. You got Brinas. You got Sonia. You got Teresa. She was a whore. But hey, that was Aunt Rose. She be good. Just that's that bitch. No, not a bitch. Because hey, we had her listen. And Mary Jane kids listen. We all couldn't read. None of the kids could read, honestly. Like literally. Aunt Mary Jane. But they picked, man, Aunt Mary Jane. These people lucky I don't fucking live down there. Like everybody is. My niece, I love them. I love my whole family, honestly. when I found out, like Arrows, and then Pete, my mom passed away, he's like, hey, your mom died. I'm like, what? Okay. I said, what? Oh, all right. Well, cool, man. See, this is the thing. Me and my mom, she loved me, right? But she did kidnap me. She came, because I was crying. I was like, hey, her and Wiki came and hijacked me and shit, right? But that's another story. See, that's why it comes out the way it does. But this story is real because it's my story, my life story. So here we are. Mom kidnaps me. But watch this. See, I got Social Security for a long time from 13 to 18 and shit. I thought I wanted to tell 21, like, shit. Because watch this. When Oshu was reading she was telling, I was like, man, I'm a little slow. I'm like autistic. I'm sitting here like, fuck, man, are you fucking for real? I'm like, man, now I know what's wrong with me. Shit. They've been watching my whole life. I'm dyslexic, hard to read. I'm shy. I don't like being for the camera. Because it ain't easy to be out here doing the Lord's work because people, they judge. They don't want to hear that you work for the Lord. They don't want to hear it. They think you joking. They're like, they have no idea. I'm like, man, you ain't stealing from me. You stealing from him. You ain't got to deal with me. You got to deal with him. You ain't got no battle with me. You got to battle with him. It's not me you worried about. Why are you worried about me? Everybody always was worried about me. You know what? I never understood. I really did in Cairo. I'm like, man, what the fuck is... Because I played with Barbie dolls, what the fuck? I didn't have no G.I. Joe. Fuck, the motherfuckers that did. Well, I kind of jacked it. It's like this. I was little, but... I mean, moms didn't have a lot, like... But... We had grandma done shit, man. The bomb cooked meat. She white, right? By that time, we didn't have spaghetti meat. Mm-hmm. But I think Aunt Rose fucked that spaghetti sauce when she came up to Austin, because she did come. Listen, Aunt Rose, but she was fucking in my head. I was like, what the fuck, Rose? How you gonna... Let me ask you something, Carl. How are you going to make somebody eat something they don't like? Literally, I have a gag reflex. Like, I cannot eat cottage cheese. I used to not be able to even speak on it. Like, it would get mad. Because when somebody tell me they hurt, I get joking. Hell, I would feel the pain. I'd be like, man, why? I'm like, you know what that was about? Like, I was, after I get out of church, I'd be praying to God. I'd be like, all right, God. I'd be like, my dad, hook everybody up. I just pray, and then I'd be turning the light off and on. Amen. I don't know what shit. I seen it in my grandson because I couldn't have no sons, and that's like the biggest thing, right? Because men are always wanting that son, because that's that ego. You know why men have the sons? Because they got to learn something. You know why the men have the girls? Because they got to learn something. I don't know what it is, but I do. See, they can't have no more secrets, man. They took enough, but watch this. You know the ripple effect. When you see it, it's like, holy shit. Like you're getting everything that you want right now. Real-time information. Because if you're an empath, you feel the vibration. They tell me that you was picking it up. Like that, they came, they visited, like, hey, what am I going to do with the end of shit? Thank you. See, I know how I was getting my information because I gotta know shit, David and Goliath, because I'm taking on the corporate. If I'm changing up the government, I gotta know I got backup, right? Because come on now, it takes a village, an army to raise one. Because we're all one, right? So it takes a village and an army, 10,000 goddesses to raise one. Because we're just one, right? There's nobody. We're one. It's our universe. We're one. Everybody knows this, right? On this spiritual walk, this spiritual journey. Because if we don't, well, then that's the first thing you need to understand, that we're one. And the second thing you need to understand is that we're not alone. So that's two things you got to deal with already. And I don't even think they ready, Chiron. You think they ready? I don't think they are. Because you've been telling, like, they really think this is for entertainment purposes only. Are you serious? You think I'm putting out messages? That's why I don't just put out messages. I don't read collective energy because that's why y'all are fucking gangster. Like, man. I'm like, damn. Gangsta. I was like, man, I tried this fucking the shit. Because I did come in woke. My mom woke me up when I was a kid. I'm like, man, what am I? Well, I see shit. It's like, man. I'm like, why I see that pig face? Why I see them up in that? Why do I see them in those buildings behind grandma's house? Sacrifice. See, it's still sacrifice. It's not. I know what I see. I see them in there. And my brother like, no, you didn't. I'm like, yeah, bro. I seen those fucking pig face. I seen those motherfuckers in the white. I was like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck? See, they even put the movies. I couldn't. That's why I'm like, scary movie. Fuck that shit. I'm a scary thing. I piss my bed. I get in trouble. I get whipped all the time. I'm like, why? Okay. What the fuck? I mean, watch this. The whoopings I got, I deserved them, man. I was a little badass. Not all the time, but most of the time, you know, hey. Because Judy, she didn't play. Like, I'd run, and I was listen. Linda, Lisa, Shun, Tori, Maji, JC, Rose, and well, the guys are here, like, watch. But anyway, so y'all know, you reading the motherfucking engine. There's too many of it, really. It's like, but anyways, watch this one. Where we at? You tell me. They gotta learn that we ain't alone, right? First of all, right, Kyron? Sure. Hey, watch this. Because you know what we did, right? What y'all did? You made it. You stood strong. You put 10 toes down. And he said, well, I signed up for this, so fuck it. Even though you like to cuss. Because I felt, man, you know how... And I'm not going to cry, so don't, but you may. I don't know. Because watch this. When they fuck with somebody that you love, the thing is, you know, it's fucked up even more is when your past lives are opened up and you see how you were sacrificed. You seen what they did. That hurt even more. And you're, oh my God, like, pure energy. That's the jacked up part. When you see it and you're like there and you're like, man, what else can you do except for feel the pain of another? Because I don't have no sorrows. I don't have no more pain. I don't have anxiety no more. Honestly, no worries. Like, I'm living my best life. I'm retired. I'm in Australia. We in Australia. Atlantis. Listen, ladies and gents. Oh, something about the toe, because they just told me on the bottom of the toe. Little hoes. Rose and hoes. Boats and hoes. Listen, we're done. The first download that I really got, that's why it was Collective Healers. See, I don't know how to give messages. I just know how to put out energy to show, hey, the spirits are real. Look I'm going to show you them. And now you done. Nobody listening. I seen the birds are like shit. Hey, what up? What up, Johnny? What up, Tony? Lucy? Billy Bob? What's this? Michael? Ashley? Erica? Veronica? Cardo, ex-hobby, Richard, Pete, Luke, Bobby, Joey, Grandpa Joe, Grandma Donna, Emilio. The birds are talking. They're all around. They're communicating constantly. They just chirp and people don't sit to listen. But yeah, the ancestors, because watch this. I'm really from a really big family. Watch this. The thing I had to learn about is a lot. I had to learn, I'm the baby, right? Well, of of the brothers. My dad was a baby. My dad loved me, watch. I know he did, because he really didn't hit me, man. Shit, Dad just look at you with that lip, Richard. See, he'd rather hit somebody else than he hit me. And I'm like, shit. And I'm like, well, thank you, Dad. But how you gonna hit me, Richard? How you gonna hit me at my friend's house? Like, how you gonna do that? Watch this. Watch this part. So we there, right?
Like your version never
So we there. Because as a kid, right? Well, I like Kobe cheese, so I be there, right? You know, go to church. We did shit. But so lived in the apartment with my grandma. You know, mom. We lived in the bottom. No, top, bottom. Well, yeah, we lived at the top. Grandma lived in the bottom, right? In Michigan, down the street from the butternut bakery factory, the bread factory. From the brick factory where we build the forts and shit. So here we are, Elger, down the street from El DeBarge and shit. Yeah, El DeBarge was a neighbors and shit. I says mom went to with Fast Domino. She went to school. And Judy she was a little off, but she wasn't off. She was just like, she got beat. Like, watch this. Dad beat the fuck out of her before we left from Cali. Like when I was sick. Yeah, that was the last time they were together. And Judy, they agreed not. They up there. Look at Judy could not handle. I said, Ma, he ain't gonna hurt you no more, Ma. Because I finally had to tell Dad. But Dad, well, with Nina. But see, some women like it. No, Mom. Because women sometimes, but nobody deserves to get hit. See, I never tried to hit, but I didn't know about the verbal abuse. But anyways, watch. Because birds. We was tight-knit family. Uncle Rich, Uncle Doug, Uncle Luke, Aunt Rose, Uncle Reuben, Aunt Mary Jane. That's my side. That's what I knew when I grew up. Like, we was White Cloud. We was tubing. Sledding. I stayed up in the Black Hills off the river. I go fishing with the big night crawler. We go put the water with the leaves, and they go out like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Boom. Grab those big ass night crawlers, right? How you get the night crawlers? You just wet the ground. Shit, they coming up. Shit. They didn't like it because we snagged those motherfuckers. You ever had a can of night crawlers go bad on you? Shit. They smell like shit. But anyways, and no. So here we are. Judy, she didn't play. When I say she didn't play, you know why I didn't try heroin? Because Mom said she was the one that helped Dad get off. When I hear something, because if somebody had to help you get off something, like, damn, I didn't even like needles. So I was like, no, okay, that's bad as shit. Other than that, well, shit. Because nothing controls you. You're in control of everything. But yeah, certain things like that shit. If Dad say he could, man, I'm like, well, what the fuck? Because if you don't have it, that's it. You had to have it. Well, why is that? Because they made it like that. They knew what they were doing. This is the thing. They didn't realize what they were doing. Creating billionaires. Because, well, if they started a war that didn't need to be started, but they wanted to addict the men to a substance to, let's say, take the babies from the mothers, because the fathers are in the pen, the mothers don't know what love is because they never felt love, because either they didn't love themselves, because most of them didn't, and that's just like the men. Oh shit, you left there struggling as a single mother because of what they did? Yeah. So now, shit, you got generations, like I said, they're not ready. They're not ready for what's happening, what has been in the energy for years of timelines. I separated timelines. Because the real-time information that ancestors are here, they've been communicating. But when somebody they don't believe because they don't see, because they made themselves some bigger than they really are. So I don't know. But Judy didn't play when she's here and up there. You know my tia Ala Malinda? Well, no, you don't. But Andy, Andy. See, they was twin flame. They didn't even have to change their last name. Isn't that a coincidence? Valdez V. They had the same last name, so they didn't have to change nothing. But my aunt, she was a welder and shit. My uncle was in the the Navy and shit like that. She didn't stand for shit. I was scared of her. She was little. She had those glasses, but I didn't know those glasses were from her welding and shit. Her and my deal, man, that's my uncle. And man, he was the best. He was like my grandfather. The closest thing to my grandfather. And my dad, shit. He was the life of the party. He was the party. Everybody wanted to be around Richie. But he was a hypocrite. The thing was that he didn't love himself. He didn't know what's up. See, I couldn't blame him for nothing. I couldn't blame Mom for nothing. I couldn't blame nobody for anything. Because, it was like this. The Lord, He has us in His hands. And I was like, Lord, you got me right. Because He had the whole world in His hands. He has the whole world in His hands. Because that's what I was told. For real, that's what I was told. This shit. I was like, well, thank you, Lord. What is it? How you doing? Don't mind me. We'll just have a little conversation. How you doing? What you need? What you need? You all right? You're looking at their mom, Dad. Hey, take care of them. Take care of everyone. Like, just take care of everybody. Help everyone, Lord. Come on. I sit there and like, and then Aunt Rose would be like, because Mom, like, I was a little off. I had that little, those little ticks, and then Rose, he'll be all right, Judy. It's all right. See, Aunt Rose was like, she was gangster too. Aunt Rose, don't play with Aunt Rose because she drank tequila, right? Which honestly, I don't, because it's like this. The last time I checked Aunt Rose, Terry has that cottage cheese. I was like, holy shit. Well, I was like confirmation because that message I was getting, I was like, because Juan, right? My brother-in-law, Juan, my sister, right? Listen, you gotta love somebody when they love your sister. Because I tell you what, I love my sister, but I really can't be around her too much because as much as you love her, it's like even last time when I was down there, she was like, I couldn't even stay there because I'll talk about energy and shit like that, and she's like, oh shit. She did go to church, and they got saved. Look at my nephew, man. I love my nephew. My nieces, Ashley, Bianca, me, Ricardo, Frankie, Wani. There's some other, yeah, we think it. But anyways, they're good. They're good girls. They're good boys. And there's certain things that they just need to understand, and it's hard because as we grow, we don't want to listen. Like, come on now. It's not that we don't want to listen; it's that this is why it's changing at such an advanced pace. Because if I can see certain things that others can't, and if I have put myself out there and I've been doing this for long enough, and this is what I've been doing it and doing it and doing it again. But just doing it with no expectation because I already know what's up. You carry that junk box because you know why you're doing it, because you don't want to hold the line up because they need a jump. And then you stop in traffic. It's really easy, but sometimes you help. One time I was going to channel for her because I needed some gas and I was like, shit, but because she was right there, I was like, man, because her grandmother was coming through, I was like, hey, listen, you got a couple of dollars, but nah, shit, the Lord got me. He's like, yeah, I didn't have to. Plus, it was a scooter that I needed. Anyway. But yeah, so anyways, it's like, Judy and Rose, right? Because, Rich is the oldest. That was Uncle Rich, right? Douglas Young's. See, that was a hard one right there. He had those seahorses, but anyways, Judy. Beast. Like when I tell you she's fucking motherfuckers up. Like if Richard, listen, Richard, well, he kind of a little punk. He beat up women. He didn't really, but not really people fuck with my dad. I mean, it is what it is. Dad would hit, we had heavy hands. I mean, shit. It is what it is. I learned what I learned from my dad, right? But the one thing I didn't want to do is hit somebody, hit a woman, you know. So very, but anyways, his dad, shit. He be smoking in front of me and not let me smoke with him. I'm like, I love the way it's smoking, getting high and shit without Richard be like stingy and shit. But when I think I was like 12 and then he was 13. Because he was responsible enough, you know, hey, he smoked in front of me, not with me and shit. My brother and shit, but it's cool. It's like, hey. I didn't even tell you about the Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? Oh, so anyways, listen, I'm an old soul. So we there eating Kobe cheese and, you know, hey, we talk about the Lord. Hey, we just talk. I don't know. I talk to older folk, like, seriously, 3, 4 years old, I be doing flips on bikes. I be stealing a girl's bike. I didn't steal them. I just be riding them. The dads be getting mad. I be like, I'll be back. Because everybody had a bike except for me and shit. I was playing with Barbies and shit. I'd ride the big bike. What you want me to do? Shit. But people trying to make you some kind of, I don't fucking know. I was shy, but I mean, shit, the big kids was doing it, so I'm like, man, they building around. I'm gonna jump it, but I be doing those like gainers and shit. I'm like, what the? I think about it now. I was a little crazy, like, kind of what? I mean, I was little. I didn't weigh that much shit. I be jumping off the bridges and stuff into the snow. I get lost and shit. Yeah, like 8 feet of snow. Should I be taking off and shit? Yeah, the cops would be bringing me home. Everybody knew mom and shit. Yeah. I mean, what? I can remember, hey, the first portrait we had was in the pen. Dad was in the pen. I'm like, I don't want to take it. I was in that shirt. I ate a burger. I had a burger in my fucking face. Like, I don't want to take no picture. Yeah, we ride the bus to go see Dad. I was like, how was I born? Because Veronica and Carter, they older, right? Yeah. It was, like, I felt bad for my brother one time, right? Because my brother trying to, he fell on the ice, because he came, my brother, like, he came and a bully was picking on me, and my brother came, he tried to defend, he slipped and fell. I was like, oh, Dad, bro, you all right? I'm like, shit, but he came, listen, my brother. But it was funny seeing your, I was like, damn, bro, you all right? But because they fight him and Veronica, man, they be fighting like shit. She stood her whole arm up. He had like man, we was bad. You think about it, listen, we shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. But bro, he took a lot of blood like that.